And speaking of hot in the backyard, hot out there for Joe, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, I've only been in the backyard for about 4 minutes, Melissa, so I could see the glistening on Jack's forehead. It is one of those days that we have the air you can wear. The lighter the clothing, the better, the cooler you'll be. But with the humidity in the air, it's harder for our skin to evaporate, which of course makes us feel even hotter. So those temperatures in the 90s are feeling like 100 degrees in some spots. We have a heat advisory in effect for some parts of our area, including the southern tier. See Schuylkill County, Carbon County, and Monroe counties. Where Joe is, there's a heat advisory in effect where it's feeling like 95 plus. But it's feeling like 95 plus in central Pennsylvania too, despite not being in a heat advisory. There are your current temperatures. We're at the 90-degree mark for Williamsport and Lewisburg, Bloomsburg too. We're at 87 here in Scranton, 91 out in Renova and Lock Haven. Feeling much warmer than we were yesterday too, 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were at 520 yesterday. And that humidity, dew points are all the way in the tropical range. So it's feeling right now as if we're on the Gulf Coast of Louisiana. Well, look at the feels like temperatures. When you factor in the humidity, it's feeling like 107 degrees in Jersey Shore, feeling like 99 in Bloomsburg, feeling like 90 in Lehighton, down in Carbon and Monroe counties where we're seeing Joe pull in to some spots there. And 88 is what the feels like is in Blakesley. And it's feeling like 90, the actual thermometer reading in Williamsport. We've got those beautiful cumulus clouds, but no rain coming out of them. Won't be the same story for your day tomorrow. We've had 4 days straight of calm and quiet weather. Tomorrow we could have some storms punctuate our afternoon. There is Lake Tediuscung. Looks like some folks are really cooling off there on the shores of Woodlock Resort. Looks wonderful to spend some time, but if you are, that UV index is at a 9. Burn time is only 20 minutes. You got to slather on the sunscreen and wear the hat and the sunglasses if you're spending any time like those folks outdoors. 87 is feeling more like 92 with the added humidity. Those winds bringing up southerly air with that humidity and heat at 13 miles per hour. We've got clear skies overhead, just a few puffy clouds. No rain showers just yet, but up to our north and west, look at that line of showers and thunderstorms. Right now, more discrete. Tomorrow will be more like isolated to scattered showers and storms, and they'll happen primarily between the 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. time frame. This disturbance down towards our south, that has about a 10% chance of development into Dexter. It would be tropical depression, then tropical storm Dexter. But even if it doesn't get a name, it will bring a lot of rainfall to the Gulf shores of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. So if you have any friends and family down there, there could be some issues with flash flooding, or maybe you're planning a trip to the Gulf Coast. That will be an issue for the next few days. Here, looks clear for the night, looks clear for tomorrow, but just hot and humid. Limit your time outdoors if you can. Tomorrow morning looks clear too. Then into the afternoon, a few more clouds start to enter our skies as that front initiates lift in our atmosphere. And of course, we have the heat and humidity in place too. Some showers popping by 1:30 and maybe a few isolated storms by 3, 4, 5 o'clock. See this model indicating the possibility of a few thunderstorms around the southern tier around 5, which is when Joe would end up rolling into Frackville to close out GoJo 28. So if you're planning to spend any time with Joe or any time outdoors tomorrow afternoon and evening, make sure you're prepared for a spot shower or storm, and some of them could turn severe. There is a level 1 out of 5 risk of them turning severe. Here's your dog walking forecast. These two are the best brothers. Mallory, thank you for sending them in. They are really very cute. I wish I had their names, but looks like they spend a lot of time together. This lab and really cute black and white cat. Looks like a great night to walk. Anyone, just make sure that it is a shortened walk. The pavement can be at most 120, 130 degrees at this time of night, so try to keep off the blacktop if you're taking the dog walk. 71's the overnight low, some fog possible by the morning. It will be hot and humid tomorrow too. There's your 7-day forecast, Melissa. Boy, temperatures once again in the 90s for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We clear out somewhat those showers and storms for Monday, but it remains unsettled Tuesday, Wednesday too. We don't cool down from that heat and humidity until Thursday when we're back down in the low 80s. Now I'm here by the backyard garden. I'm going to pick some vegetables in the next half hour, so you'll want to join us at 5:30.
All right, we can't wait to see it. Thanks so much, Jeremy.
Yep.